Hello everyone, this is Monica with Advice to Think Twice, and I'm going to do the tarot portion of the horoscopes for the month of July. So we're doing love tarot forecasts, and the decks that I'm using, if you're interested, are the Romantic Tarot deck and also the Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. What we're going to do is a week by week view of the month with some additional advice for each sign. And if you follow my channel, you know that I like to focus on the cards and I like to show you the cards because I think they're beautiful. And so you're gonna see me tilt the camera down so that you can just focus on the cards and the messages that come through. Okay, so hopefully these are gonna add to Stormie's horoscopes, and hopefully everything's gonna come together in a beautiful way and make sense for everyone. So thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy the readings, and I hope you have an awesome month. Take care. Hello Gemini, and welcome to your July 2016 Love Tarot forecast. So thank you for being here with me. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope it's useful for you. What we have for you this month, it looks like a really positive month. It looks like a month of making progress, of moving forward, of solidifying things, people coming back from the past, or relationships coming back from the past. But I do feel this is happening in order for you to heal, in order for you to address a situation, heal it, and either give it another chance or release it. And there's definitely romantic times ahead for you this month, okay? Definitely romance. So the main energy for you for the month, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is a card that talks about working together. It's a card that talks about building something, building a partnership or working on a partnership, fixing a partnership, restoring a partnership. It's also a card that talks about someone proving themselves, okay? So either you're proving yourself to someone or someone else is proving themselves to you, trying to regain your trust, trying to make up for lost time or make up for whatever they did in the past. Because it's a card of putting in the effort. It's a card of, getting down to work. It's a card of getting serious about things and working on making things the best that they can be. Okay, and we have water signs showing up for you and an earth sign, okay, and some air in there as well, but water signs mainly, so Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And with the Eight of Pentacles, this could be an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn for you. So that's your main energy. In the first week, we have the Six of Swords, and you have two sixes in your reading, and so 6 is the number of beauty. It's the number of perfection. So again, there's that element of working towards something, of building something, or working on fixing something, or restoring something. In the first week, though, we have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is a card that talks about progress. It's a card that talks about shyness. Okay, it is moving forward, but you're kind of feeling shy about it. It's subtle movement forward, okay? It's subtle progress because you're not fully certain of where you're going and what you're doing, but you're going with the flow with something, okay? You're allowing something to move forward. You're allowing something to change for the better. The Six of Swords is also a card that talks about having that initial kiss, okay? That first kiss with someone. So it's, I feel like if for those of you who are single, this is sharing an intimate moment with someone where you're communicating, okay? You're sharing a lot of information about each other because it's a sword card, so it talks about thoughts and communication. So you're getting together and you're talking, and you find that you have very similar interests. You find that you care for each other, okay? Or you like each other very much. You're interested in each other. Feelings are mutual, and so on and so forth. And then this takes you to moving things in a forward way, okay, in a forward direction. And so it's almost like you're not really sure what you're doing. It's that beginning of the relationship stage where it's all mysterious and unknown and romantic, and the more you talk, the more you like each other, and the more you are drawn to each other, okay, and you get to that point where you hold hands, okay, but you're still at the beginning, so you're just holding hands, and you share that first kiss, and things kind of go from there, okay, things kind of move forward from there. And in existing relationships, the Six of Swords talks about putting the past behind you, putting difficulty behind you, making a commitment, okay, with the Six of Swords to move forward from that, to move past difficulties, to, you know, put them behind you and continue to grow, continue to work on your relationship. And again, it's a card about communication, so you're talking, you're establishing new boundaries, or establishing new rules, new standards for the relationship, a new vision for the relationship. But you're very much on the same page, okay, and the both of you are more than willing and ready to put difficulties behind you and move forward in as a united front, okay? For the second week, we have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is a card that talks about reminiscing, okay, thinking about the way things used to be. This is usually positive, okay, it's usually lighthearted energy where you're thinking about the good times, thinking about potentially the beginnings of a relationship, okay, and if this is an existing relationship, then you're contemplating, okay, you're going back, you're thinking about how you got started, you're thinking about what attracted you to each other in the first place, why you fell in love with each other in the first place, why you decided to start a relationship, and contemplating the good days, okay, thinking about, well, you remember that trip where we fell in love, or do you remember the way we used to be, where we did small things for each other, or surprises for each other, and so on and so forth, okay, and it's just contemplating the good old days and getting a sense of happiness and joy and gratitude from that. For those of you who are single, I feel like the Six of Cups is talking about someone coming back from your past, and this may be a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or Pisces, and this is either someone you have seen in the past, you've been with this person in the past, or they're an ex, or this is someone you had some sort of interaction with in the past. Maybe they were a friend, or maybe they were someone you used to hang out with, or anything like that, okay, someone you used to work with, or just someone you used to know. And I feel like they're coming back around, and they're proving themselves to you in a way. They're approaching you, and they're making some sort of gesture to prove to you that they have feelings for you, or that they're interested in you, or maybe there wasn't anything romantic between you before, but now they are looking at you in a different light. And so you're having those conversations, and you're getting together, and you're talking about the good old days, but also feelings and emotions, okay, between the two of you. And the Six of Cups could also talk about, I feel like if this is in an existing relationship, and you've been going through some difficult times, and you've had that clarifying conversation where you decided that you're ready to move forward together, the Six of Cups is telling you that things are being restored, okay, harmony is being restored, things are going back to the way they used to be, okay, where you see happy times and celebrations and enjoying each other's company, okay, so it's just feeling that joy and enjoying that sense of emotional contentment and being carefree, just being in the moment. For others, I feel like this is a new person, but it's a soulmate connection. So maybe it's someone you used to be with in a different life, okay, in a different lifetime. So this could definitely be a soulmate connection for you. Again, a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I feel like they're approaching you, and there is that instant connection, that instant attraction between the two of you, and so you feel drawn to each other, and maybe you start the conversations, you get to know each other, you spend some time together. Or it could also be one of those things where wherever you go, you see this person, okay, or wherever you go, they're there as well. It seems like they share your interests, and they share your your ideas and your vision on life, okay? Because I feel like if you're going to a specific bookstore all the time, they're there as well in the same section that you go to. If you enjoy a certain cafe place, then that's where they are as well, because they also enjoy the coffee there, and so on and so forth. Okay, you have a lot in common, so that's why you see each other wherever you go. For the third week, we have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups, again, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The King of Cups represents emotional maturity, emotional stability. This represents healing. This also represents a good listener and a good communicator. So I feel like in existing relationships, the King of Cups represents harmony being restored, calm being restored. You're focusing on what matters again. You're focusing on each other's feelings. You're focusing on where you want this direction to go. There's a lot of communication. This is loving communication. This is compliments. This is telling each other how you feel, listening to each other. Okay, definitely it's a give and take type energy with the King of Cups, and it's definitely kind of restoring your faith in the relationship, okay, making you feel secure, safe in that relationship. For others of you, the King of Cups represents a gesture or a conversation with this water sign that makes you think that, you know what, they're here to stay, or they're telling you that they're here to stay, or they're showing you how they feel. Okay, they are taking you out, they're telling you how they feel, they're buying you gifts, they're sending you flowers. They are always trying to get your attention and be around you. And this is someone who makes you feel very comfortable. This is someone who makes you feel very safe. You can talk to them for hours and hours, and they're always listening, okay? They're not the kind of person who kind of looks at you and nods their head, but actually they're thinking about something else. They're 100% there with you. They're paying attention to every single word that you say, and they are sharing just as much as you're sharing with them. They're sharing with you about themselves, okay? And it's just that time of close connection and solidifying a connection. So I feel like in existing partnerships, like I say, you're solidifying that relationship in the sense that you're feeling happy about it. You feel safe in that relationship. You feel secure in that partnership, and you can trust that person, and you know that they trust you. And if this is a new person, then this person makes you feel like, you know what, I think there's a future here. You know what, I can trust this person. This is someone who's very genuine. This is someone who's very romantic. This is someone who feels like they're never going to hurt me. And so you're getting to know each other more, okay? You're deepening that connection. You're focusing on that connection right now. You're allowing it to grow, to head towards maturity, so that you can see what happens, so that you see where it takes you. In terms of the fourth week, we have the moon. And the moon is a major arcana card, and it talks about romance and falling in love and things that are secret and things that are hidden. So I feel like if you are trying to work on a relationship and trying to fix it, with the moon card, it's telling you that you're not telling people about it yet, okay? You're keeping it to yourself for now, just until you can figure out where it's going. Because yes, you feel good about it, but you need to make sure that it's good this time, that it's going to work this time. Maybe it was a relationship where it was on again and off again a lot, and so in time people kind of either have lost interest, okay, in listening to you talk about it, or they've lost interest in giving you advice on what to do with that relationship, and so on and so forth. And so now it feels like it's working, and it feels like it's really good, but you're still apprehensive about telling people about it just yet, and that's okay. Just take your time, enjoy the moments, okay? And when you feel ready, you can tell people. For others of you, this is kind of like a romantic getaway, a romantic trip, okay, with a partner, where it's just the two of you. So someplace really romantic, like, I don't know, Paris, or I want to say Vienna. I don't know if that's romantic, but that's what popped in my head. I have never been. Or Venice, or Rome, or like a beach somewhere that's secluded. What else? The moon card also talks about things that are hidden and things that are secret. So you could be looking at some sort of secret affair, okay? With the moon, because this is again keeping secrets, and just embracing the energy and going with the flow. See where it takes you, not thinking about restrictions, not thinking about responsibilities anymore, and just enjoying the moment. But it's definitely a card that talks about romance, romantic times, that mystery surrounding the beginnings of a relationship where anything is possible, fantasizing about a relationship, fantasizing about the future, and kind of really getting caught up in that feeling, okay, and getting excited, okay, which is good. And the guidance card that we have for you is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So I feel like for those of you who you're dealing with someone coming back from your past, and this is an ex, someone you used to be in a relationship with, there are definitely feelings there. There's still feelings there, and I feel like if they're approaching you and they're asking you for a second chance, or they're telling you how they feel, you know, check in with your intuition. How do you feel about them? If there are still feelings there and you feel like you want to give them a chance, then just give them a chance, okay? Set some boundaries, set some ground rules, have some conversations, but give them a chance, okay? Be open to seeing what happens, because there are still feelings there between the two of you. For those of you who are single, this is telling you that you're about to meet someone who kind of stirs your romantic feelings, and this is telling you that you can trust that, all right? It's not just in your head. You're not imagining things. So just go with the flow, embrace the energy, okay? Be in the moment and seize the opportunity and see where it takes you, okay? Give it a chance. Give that connection a chance. And for those of you who are working on your partnership, this is telling you that there's definitely romantic feelings there, okay? You definitely love each other. You definitely care about each other. And even though maybe you're not seeing eye to eye all the time, you are on the same page in terms of wanting this to work and wanting to make the best of this relationship, okay? So it's just confirming that for you. So just to sum up, let's just have a look. So for those of you in existing relationships, I feel like this is a month where you are working on your partnership, okay? For some of you, you're working on fixing it. You're working on making it better. And for others, you are working together, moving forward, okay? You are planning for the future and you're moving forward in that direction together. I feel that you are kind of spending time together away from everyone, where you're having conversations, okay? You talk, you share, you reconnect just like you did in the beginning of a relationship. And therefore harmony is being restored and things go back to the way they used to be in the good old days and the happy days. With the King of Cups, this is telling you that things are stabilizing, okay? Things are calming down. You're feeling safe. You're feeling, trusting in your partnership, in your relationship. You're feeling confident about it and happy about it. It gives you a sense of peace and security. And then you are finding that you're falling in love all over again. You may take a honeymoon trip, okay? Or just a trip to reignite the passion, to reconnect, okay? And you could definitely, I feel like you could definitely get pregnant by the end of the month. So if that's what you're working towards, congratulations. And if it's not, just make sure you take the necessary precautions. For those of you who are single, I feel like, again, this could be someone from the past coming in and they're proving themselves to you. They're telling you how they feel about you. Again, you're having conversations. You're setting some ground rules. You're setting some standards for your new interaction. It's not yet a relationship. You're talking about the bad times. You're talking about the good times. And they're kind of gaining your trust, okay? They are making you feel safe. They're making you feel like you want to give them a chance. And so therefore, by the end of the month, you are giving them a chance. You're embracing it. You're going with the flow. You're keeping it to yourself because you're not ready to share it with the world just yet, but you're definitely enjoying the romantic times, okay? And for those of you who are single and looking to meet someone new, I feel like this is the month where you're gonna meet someone, and this person is gonna be a soulmate connection, someone you used to be with in a past life, perhaps. And you're getting to know each other in the beginning of the month. It's just that beginning of the relationship where the both of you are kind of shy, but you're having conversations and you're sharing things about each other. Okay, maybe you're going back to childhood. Maybe you're getting to meet each other's friends. And then you're starting to get more confident in the relationship. You're starting to see a future for it, okay? You see that you can trust this person and they can trust you. And so maybe then you're spending time together, you're going on a trip together, you're going on some sort of a retreat, like, going into nature, or some sort of romantic city, or bed and breakfast, or just spending time together, just the two of you. And for others of you, there's an element of something that is secret, like a secret affair, or something that you're hiding from the world. And either this could be a new relationship, this could be maybe reconnecting with someone from the past while you're in a relationship already, or this could be just reconnecting with someone from your past and you're keeping it to yourself for now. But there's definitely a time of romance and going with the flow and being in the moment and embracing the feelings, the emotions, okay, the surprises, the romantic gestures that happen, okay, for you this month. So it's definitely a month of working together, of moving forward, of putting in the effort when it comes to your love life, and pushing yourself to have the courage to explore your romantic feelings, okay? So there you have it. This is your reading. I hope it makes sense to you, and I hope that it helps you some way. It looks like a good month, okay? Definitely some progress, definitely some healing happening and some moving forward. A lot of romance, a lot of mystery, a lot of, sharing secrets about each other and so on and so forth, and deepening connections. So I hope you enjoy the month. I hope that is really great for you. Thank you for being here with me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Hi Gemini, so this month communication is really on go, not just because Mercury is great, we've also got Venus and Mars just in a really beautiful space and energy with each other. So communication is like golden, which is perfect. You are the natural communication sign. So if you've got romantic things to talk about, this is the month to do it. And this may also be the month where conversation really gets you into the space where you're like, oh, I like you, or oh, that's really what I want. You could just be having all of these aha moments that come from communication. Now, when we get to the midpoint of the month, we've got energies moving into Leo. This is delicious, it's playful, it's fun, it's romantic, and that is everything that you get to be if you take advantage of using this energy. Now, what you may also see happen is that your conversation style gets a little bit more playful. You get a little bit more riled up. You're a little bit more bantery. I wouldn't be surprised. Some of you will definitely be upping the text messages. So whatever's going on, take this playful energy and go out into the world, explore, experience, conversate, and don't forget that romance is not just between two people trying to get together, but it can also be between two people who are just having a wonderful conversation. So don't waste a bit of this energy because it's really in the general horoscope in your favor. Have a great month.